Check for one. Chuffy 1 2. Hi, you're with Scott. I'm Super Chuffer. It's midnight. It's always midnight. This is right here. And your left here. We're doing Alanwatch. Hooray. He's live in an hour doing what you would not believe. And of course, we've got our big video dropping. Haven't we? We've got our big video dropping. So, big up Scale first in chat. I'm going to pop out the chat. We here is a bit of a chill stream before I drop my big video. I've got a couple of bit admins to do. Admin-y little bits to do. So the big video's coming. What I want to do is change that thumbnail and change the title of that video. Put the wig away. So I'll be doing that. A little bit admin-y. And I want to bring up some other stuff about Alan before we do that as well. So we've got stuff to watch as well. Let's start with Truth Justice. There's something I was wondering about. Search for Alan guest. Alan's had a guest on before. Not there. Trying to search up in a different box. How you doing anyway? How you doing? How you doing, all you chuffers? How you doing, all you chuffers? Got you in chat there. You were just watching me doing Holly. Good-o. We've had a lot of big videos drop recently, haven't we? A lot of big stuff going on. Oh, I tell you what, I didn't sleep at all overnight. And then, what am I trying to say now? Didn't sleep at all overnight. And I had a bit of a kipper during Glastonbury. And then I woke up, oh, I've got to go on the internet. So I'm a bit discombobulated myself. This is the live before the drama. And then from this, I'll lead you in. So from this live, you'll automatically be redirected. I think. Let's save that. So you should automatically be redirected from this live when that goes live. I'll end this, the new live, sorry, the video will go live. You'll watch the video and then I'll do another stream like this where we have a talk about it afterwards. That's the plan. But I'm not particularly sharp and a bit discombobulated from tired. And I can see you in chat. And what I need to do, chocolate soy milk always. You know, don't drink alcohol. And what I'm going to be trying to do at the same time behind the scenes is mess about with settings and things because I didn't do it early enough. So if I go to my YouTube, what I'm not very good at is I'm not very good at multitasking in this frame of mind. So we've got a little bit of stuff to talk about before the video goes live, 27 minutes, and I need to change the thumbnail and I need to do a couple of little bits, so I'll be doing a couple of little bits behind the scenes while the room fills up and while you chat to each other and chat to me. I've got a couple of little bits to be doing behind the scenes. How is everyone? Are you having a nice day? Is it hot where you are? Is it hot where you are? Is it hot where you are? Right, I need to take a couple of screen grabs for my thumbnail. There's one. Doesn't quite say what I want it to say because of the thing, but I'm getting there. In fact, I've got an old thumbnail I can use. Haven't I? Oh, fuck you, computer. Where would I have put that? There. That's not it. Cock bollocks. Why is your other account blocked? It's not blocked. If you've got a blocked account, then you've done some trolling and you've got blocked. That's the only reason you'd have a blocked account. I don't go around deleting comments. Don't get any funny ideas. I see a couple of you nutters in the chat. Oh, my comments are being deleted. Look, YouTube will just moderate your comments if you're typing anything particularly excessive. It will just do it automatically. And also, I don't know if you realise this, but the internet is not like I type it, it's there forever, that's it. Sometimes you might type something and you might select search by latest and it won't be there because it hasn't had time to enter into the algorithmic search for your comment yet. So it might be there and then you might click search by latest and it's not there yet. Just give it some time. Just chill. But nobody ever needs to think that I'm deleting anything or anything like that. That would be really silly and weird, so don't worry about that. I haven't even got the time to look through them, let alone delete them. Of course, if anything says, anything really horrible, then it's getting binned off. I can't be arsed with it. But, I do get a load of strange nutters from Alan's... Well, it's Alan, isn't it? Alan doing it. I get a few trolls and nutters from Alan's side of the world. So, I have to sort of put up with that. Okay, I have got the picture there. Right. What's it called? 1A, 1A, 1A. Okay. 1A, 1A, 1A. So in another window, which you can't see because I'm messing about with my other windows, I'm going to be going to my content. And this is the one I want to mess with. Okay, this is the... Okay, I'm set up to change the thumbnail and change the titles. Brilliant. Right. And there's another thing I need to put in the description. Big up Sarah. Big up Mimps in chat. I want to try and find something for us to watch just briefly. Excuse me. I'm just doing this bit of admin, copy. This is going to be major, what we drop as well, so I hope it goes well. I hope people understand what I'm doing. Right, that's all lined up. Okay, I'm not going to press save on it yet. I'm just going to hold off on that. So that's that done. Right. We're going to be watching the big video. Well, you're going to be watching it. This stream's going to redirect to it in about 23 minutes. And then I'll do a new stream afterwards called Alanwatch the Aftermath or something like that. Let's just talk about a couple of things first. Alan's having a guest on tonight. The Underground Citizen. Ooh, the Underground Citizen, a guest in 50 minutes. They might want to change their mind after they've watched this. They might want to pull out, but the Underground Citizen, look what they've done. London bombing 7/7, PSYOP. Like, I've already talked about this on my channel. I think it's possible that you have a sleeper cell. Like, now's not really the episode to talk about it, but it's possible that you have a sleeper cell, and they radio to the higher ups. Look, the people in my cell, they're thinking of doing some bombing, and they don't, like, what's not happened is it's not all actors. I'll tell you that, it's not all actors. Nicola Bulley, phone evidence, PSYOP, covert cover-up. Newsflash, Nicola Bulley, Home Secretary Suella Braverman, not satisfied. I don't know what that's got to do with it. Nicola Bulley, new evidence and new laws. So that sounds nice. It's about PSYOPs, topic UFO, my UFO encounters. So this is the guy that Alan's having onto his show. The Nutter. The Nutter, it should say. Look at this. Now, I know my friend Indrid's into some of this shit, but I just, got to lay it out straight for this. Indrid's allowed to think what she wants. This chap's a nutter. How's you like them apples? What's this fucking weird intro? Like, do people not understand, right? When you're on YouTube, and I did it today, I just switched on the channel, I wasn't quite ready, I'm a bit tired, right? But look at this. Big ups, Joe. Look at this. It's like a 30-second intro. On YouTube, you don't need to do an intro. You're not a TV show. Yeah? What that does is it annoys people and bores them for the first 30 seconds. So they're more likely to switch off. The first 30 seconds are the most important. You don't want them switching off. So you've done a stupid thing. I can tell you you're not smart. There's a guest on tonight.
I know. I've
Look at this. This is Alan's new friend. Mate, you're in the wrong wheel. I mean, you might want to stay in the wheelhouse. You might like the stuff that Alan gets up to. You might be the same as him. Fucking hell. Weird, huh? I want to talk about one of Alan's old friends as well, so let me just type this in. I'll do it in a different window. It's probably more appropriate I do it in a different window. Fuck you, the internet. I ain't got my ducks in a row, really. I thought about this on the dog walk just a little bit ago, and I'm tired. Alan Vinicombe. am I going to find it? Yes. Is this... You fucking stupid people. I just want to find a particular... Like, how is it so hard to find a particular video on all, like... Out of all of these people who've been doing these fucking videos about him, when you need them on hand, can't find them. Maybe you can help me in my Discord. I'm looking for the video where Alan is proved to have a sex offender on his show. I'm looking for Alan. You know, do you know what I'm talking about in chat? Where Alan had a sex offender on his show. Do you know what I'm talking about? Can the mimps pipe up and tell me they know what I'm talking about? Because I put it in the Discord, I think, at some point. Did I? Here's one. Okay, yeah, I've got this. Martin's pulled it out of the bag for me. Thanks, Martin Dean. Right, so this is Martin Dean's video. I'd like to show you this before we get started because Alan's doing a.
But he was with.
We know that. He was 20. She was 30.
Alan's doing a show today where he's got a. What's the Discord link? No problem. I'll give you that. Actually, we can save that for a little bit. We don't need that right now. Alan's doing a show tonight where he's got a guest on. Alan's got a track record of having guests on. Alanwatch live. If someone give me a super chat while I wasn't paying attention. Looks like someone's giving me a super chat. I can't see where that is. Fuck you, the internet. Someone give me a super... Yeah, Joe Watson. Alan Vinicum belongs on the Titans. Thanks. Thanks, Joe. So we've got to... I'm on T-minus 20 minutes before our episode goes live. I need to show you this about this. And I had this guy on his show, and he was a convicted sex offender.
So you're not this big criminal, you know, that's what I'm saying.
This guy was a convicted sex offender.
I've seen a backlash today from the, let's call them hate channels. Oh, this man should never be on. He was in trouble in 2007 for being with a 13-year-old girl, and he tells me, I don't know, he tells me he never had full sex with her, so that's it. He had a girlfriend, a consenting girlfriend, but she was too young for him. A
consenting, she's a 13-year-old. This guy was in prison for sex offence. Like, he had a 13-year-old girlfriend, from what I understand from this video, you know, from what I understand, and Alan defended that.
And that's fine. We know that. He was 20, she was 13.
Unbelievable. And then the Bubbles, the mod, you know, Bubbles needs to get away from him, but Bubbles, I don't know.
He was with dating, or I don't know if he was dating or what, but he was with a girl that was very willing.
Willing. At 13.
It was what they say, consensual.
Apparently. Consensual. What's consensual?
But he was with a girl that was very willing. It was what they say, consensual.
Consensual. So we've got this track record of Alan having a guest on, the guest being a sex offender. You might say nonce these days. We use the word nonce because it's British colloquial prison slang, not on normal courtyard exercise. In America you'd call them chomos, child molesters. They just have a term, you know, a slang term in prison for people who are on there for the certain crimes that get them done in prison. So I don't know if you've seen this one before, but this is Alan defending his sex offender guest.
That's a shame. So you're not this big criminal, you know, that's what I'm saying. I've seen a backlash today. I
mean, you can see what it says there. You can't see the bottom of that word good because it's quite a harsh word, but there you can see it. Right, so he's in prison for doing something with a 13-year-old girl, but they're defending it by saying the girl was consenting.
From the, let's call them hate channels. Oh, this man should never be on. He was in trouble in 2007 for being with a 13-year-old girl, and he tells me, I don't know, he tells me he never had full sex with her, so that's it.
Wow.
He had a girlfriend, a consenting girlfriend, but she was too young for him. That's fine.
Wow.
We know that. He was 20, she was 13.
That's fine, apparently, Alan just said.
She was too young for him. Full sex with her, so that's it. He had a girlfriend, a consenting girlfriend, but she was too young for him. That's fine.
That's fine. It's not fine, is it? It's not fine. Alan Vinicum is not a... We're playing Hangman here. Something, oh, something, something, something. Shall I add another letter? 15 minutes to go. Shall I add another letter on there? What do you think? Has anyone got a letter in chat? Do you want to put a letter in chat? Which letter do you think I should see if it's on the Hangman? Something, oh, something, something. You know, what are you saying? Shall I add another letter to the Hangman? Interesting stuff.
With a 13-year-old girl, and he tells me, I don't know. He tells me he never had full sex with her. So,
Wow. I mean, you don't need to guess because in 15 minutes it's going to go live. You're all going to be redirected to it. You'll watch the video. It's not a long video, you know. It's not a long video, and then there'll be lots of questions and a couple of more things for me to fill in for you afterwards. So we'll do that live. But it's just interesting what we've got to set the scene, isn't it? The convicted sex offenders being defended there. Previous guest. So Alan's got a guest on tonight, and that's this guy, and he looks great, doesn't he? He looks above board. He looks fine. I mean, I'm not saying this guy's a nonce. I'm not saying this guy's a sex offender. But what I am saying is that Alan used to have, or has had, a guest on that's a sex offender. And I think Alan struggles to get people who are critically or with it. Like UFO encounters, my UFO encounters, Nicola Bulley phone evidence psyop cover-up. That's a 2.5 hour video. I can't watch it all now. The London bombings are a psyop. 7/7 psyop. I don't know if that means actors. I don't know what he's saying in it. You know, I haven't looked into it. I don't really know if I've got the arsing time to do that. The Underground Citizen does not look like the sort of person you'd want to subscribe to, in my opinion.
I know. I've looked after my hearing. Yeah.
Good. So you take precautions and all that.
Of course, yeah. And
I mean, he's looked at Alan's track record, because if I was going to go on Alan's show, what I would do is I'd look at the track record and see the other guests and stuff. He's looked at Alan's track record. He's thought, this is fine for me. I don't mind this.
In and out of the clubs now while I do my work. I don't sort of stay around. I'm just in and out. Just do me set and then I'm out. So
it's a real profession now. It's not
Unbelievable.
A hobby where you hang out. It's a real profession. In and do your thing
right.
now. All right. Well, good. Well, for
good in chat, yeah?
for tonight's show, I'm going to refer to you as Darren.
What is this American dude with his little setup and his phone? He's got a phone. Old school. What has this dude got to do with Nicola Bulley and knowing anything about Nicola Bulley? Why does this guy get to be your guest? Like, what good is he?
Protection over this somehow for it. I don't know. So, yeah, I just wanted to
oh, wait. The American guy's not the guy then. Wait, I'm confused now. The English guy's the guy. So the guy on that video was not the guest, is not the guy.
Theory, you know.
It gets worse. It's this creepy voice instead.
So, you know, you can rest now. Hopefully for the situation, I've said that, I hope she's alive. I know it's far-fetched and way out, and...
You hope she's alive? They've recovered her body, you fucking... Like, talk about ghouls. Talk, like, they call Curtis a ghoul, don't they? This person's doing a video a month ago to say he thinks Nicola Bulley might still be alive.
One of my comments said that, yeah, that was it. Don't be ridiculous. Now, okay, yeah, it is a ridiculous theory, really, because if, you know, it doesn't sound very, you know, it's not something that happens every day, is it? It's, but, you know, with the strangeness of the case, why can't it not be ridiculous?
Because they found her body?
Everything that we've been told is ridiculous, isn't it?
No, you're ridiculous. You're a fucking nutter. I don't want anything to do with you and your fucking delusions about, like, a couple of days, like Alan said, about how awful it was. People had re-reported that Facebook post, didn't he? His trap, you know, we watched it yesterday. And unbelievably, he thinks this is acceptable. 2 days before the inquest, you're reporting nonsense on your channel from Facebook, and he thinks getting this guy on is credible. It's not this guy, so I got confused.
I know,
it's not him.
I've looked after.
It's not the American. I've looked after. It's the other guy.
Hearing. Yeah.
It's this guy.
Good. So you take
It's,
precautions and all that.
Darren, who's doing the Alan Armchair Detective. I'm wearing a cap to keep my hair out my eyes, but he's doing the Darren's doing the Armchair Detective thing. He looks about 40, dressed up like a teenager. I get bad vibes. That's all. I'm happy to say that because he's going to be a guest on Alan's show, and Alan's got a track record of inviting sex offenders on his show. He's got episodes on his channel which are fucking nuts and offensive to the people who suffer. Alan's going to have him on PSYOP, illusion, deception. We know that Alan needs this now. Alan hasn't got many other people on his side, and he's going to lean on this now because these people he thinks are a bit, not quite there, and they're easy to manipulate because they're not quite there. Alan has never pinned his flag to the mast on this concept and never said, I think Nicola Bullis is a PSYOP, but he'll allude to it and secretly just make little comments and, say just enough that these people could follow along. It's fucking awful. Related to a point is Alan can make content forever now. Well, he can make content, but whether people will want to watch it is another story. Because no one really wants to watch this. This has got 42,000 views, 5.7 thousand views. Okay. People were interested to see you at the start, but it's dropped right the fuck off. And you're talking rubbish, underground citizen. You're a nutter. I can't believe you're going to have this guy on your show, Alan. I mean, you probably won't because you'll probably watch what we're doing now. Underground citizen, if you're watching, fuck whether I think you're a nutter. Wait till you see what you think about Alan based on what you're about to see about Alan. Premieres in 9 minutes. We've got another letter in there. Let's do some other stuff. Okay, premieres in 9 minutes, right? So I'm just going to save this. And let's reload it. And let's see if anything changes on my picture. Oh, no, 8 minutes. Where's my... Oh, I'm a bit disappointed, actually, YouTube. It won't do it quickly, maybe. I just changed the picture. I did. I just changed the picture. If you go to my YouTube, your channel, Alanwatch live videos. Oh, it hasn't changed the picture for me. Fucking hurry up, YouTube. I planned to do it at the last minute, so that you'd get this impact, but it hasn't changed the picture. Okay, well, I'll do another letter for you then. How about that? How about that? We'll do another letter for you. Alan Vinicum is not our... Oh, there's another letter. Something O-N something something. Yeah. Oh, there's the picture now. Good. How you all feeling in chat? I have messed with this image, but you can see where I've cut the image. I need to use my camera so I can point at it for you. See where I've cut the image here, this line. I made Alan a bit bigger because I want him bigger on my thumbnail, and I made, I won't say his name, a bit smaller. But you can see where I cut the line. Alan is still in the frame there. Alan is right in next to... It's not a Photoshop job that I've done. That's a screen grab. That is. You'll see in a minute. You'll see in a minute. In exactly 7 minutes. Of course, Alan, there's no point in trying to delete anything now. I've recorded everything. I've recorded everything. Busy Bee says, reiterating Martin Dean's lies. Well, I've got new things for you today. Factual evidence. I can't report it unless it's fact. Factual evidence. You'll see it on the screen. I won't have photoshopped it or anything. And then we'll talk about it afterwards. And I'll put in a couple more bits and pieces, which I didn't think really should go in this video, that we're following up on. We'll talk about them on the stream. I'm going to make more videos about this sort of topic as I follow up. No spoilers, Dover. And Dolly's mum says, well, there's half a spoiler here, 6 minutes. You're going to see it in 6 minutes. So I thought, we'd raise the tempo. And it's nice to have you in chat, Busy Bee. You're probably Alan, because it's very unlikely that Alan... I mean, there's a few people that might support him, that might come here to defend him, but it's very unlikely people will publicly defend him, because it's not good. Like, even if you don't think that old thing from Martin is apt, defending the convicted sex offender, which apparently, Alan said himself, she was 13. He said it himself. I didn't say it.
Being with a 13-year-old girl.
Like, he just said it. So it's not lies, is it? Alan's saying it. If anyone's lying, it's Alan.
This man should never be on. He was in trouble in 2007 for being with a 13-year-old girl. And he tells me, I don't know, he tells me he never had full sex with her. So
he never had full sex with her, so he's not a paedophile then. He was just dating this 13-year-old girl. You know, Busy Bee, look forward to my receipts. Yeah, just wait for the receipts. How about that?
That's it.
Because all of my stuff comes directly from Alan. I don't go around, like, I've got stuff behind the scenes. I've got more stuff. You know, talk about it in the Nick of the Bully context. You know, I've got stuff that people have been sending me, which is pictures of people's drives, which is, like, not literally Alan's drive, but, you know, pictures of people's drives, in that's what he's got on the Nick of the Bully. You know, the behind the scenes a bit extra people send him, and it's a bit tacky and maybe shouldn't be shown on the internet for the protection of the children, but Alan doesn't care. He shows photographs of her house. You know, I've had the same sort of things behind the scenes, but I've got Joe Lawson's account deleted yesterday. Of course, we found out, or I exposed Alan for being on the internet under an account called Joe Lawson, and the reason we were able to expose that is because he shows it in his own videos. We're going to do it again today. So we exposed him, we proved him to be a liar. He said in the same breath, I don't use fake accounts on Facebook. In the same breath, he showed a picture of his own Facebook with this picture as the account picture, and it wasn't him, it's Joe Lawson. That's been changed and deleted now, maybe. Yeah, of course, he's running scared, but we proved it yesterday. So you've got that on yesterday's episode. So I've got receipts already. Busy Bee. No, it's all right for Busy Bee to be here. They're going to need to see this. You know, they're going to need to see this. So Alan, and then today he's going to have this PSYOP person on. That's his plan for today, is have a PSYOP person on. I just showed you, they just said Nicola Bully might not be dead, which is grossly offensive.
Theory, you know, Nicky, you are no longer a missing person, so, you know, you can rest now. Hopefully for the situation, I've said that, I hope she's alive.
What? You hope she's alive? Is that not grossly offensive to her family who have already performed her funeral rites?
No, it's far-fetched and way out, and
Lee says they're only in Bristol, not far, half hour, that's all it is. Listen, I'm not inciting you to riot or violence. I know people are going to feel angry about this, but I can't do what, you know, I can't, it's not up to me what other people do. I'm not here inciting violence. It's not up to me what other people do. What I would say is I think there's still more stuff that we can dig up. I'm certainly digging up a bunch, and so the stuff that I can prove and I can say on the internet, I'll prove and say on the internet today. The stuff I can't, we'll talk a little bit about afterwards, and some of my ideas. And I'll stay on the right side of the law. And I suggest you stay on the right side of the law too. Just glad I've got that clear. But some people are going to be very angry at him. So that's not my fault, you know. So Alan's got this weird guest set up. We know that. They're a creeper as far as I'm concerned. It might just be me and my opinion on their voice, but it sounds creepy, and what they said about Nicola being alive is fucking creepy.
Situation, I've said that, I hope she's alive. I know it's far-fetched and way out, and
so I don't know who's the sort of people Adam is friends with. 2 minutes, T-minus 2 minutes, this stream will end. We'll watch this together. I mean, I'll see that it gets started, I'll end the stream, then I'll restart the stream straight after. Okay? So make sure to come back here, because you're going to want to come back here. He can have any guest he desires, yeah. Absolutely he can. You'd think he'd vet them a bit more carefully first, though, wouldn't you? Busy Bee. I'm very edgy. I'm a little bit edgy, Lisa Jane. I mean, this is quite serious stuff today. You know, we're going beyond the meme now. We're going well beyond the meme. And it's the sort of stuff that doesn't make... It makes me a bit cross. Should we just say that? Should we just say that? It makes me a bit cross. I will also need to be opening my other accounts and telling my friend to upload this, or to make this other video go live. So I just need to quickly do that. No, I'll do that after. We'll do it after. So at the moment, we are 60 seconds away. The minute it starts doing its countdown thing, I want you all on there watching it rather than on my stream watching it. So I'm going to end it. You're going to be directed there. I'll be in the chat, and then I'll start this stream. I'll just press start streaming again afterwards, and we'll have part 2. I'll label it part 2, and you'll come right back here, and we'll all talk about it, and everyone can have their opinions and thoughts. How about that? Are you a mimp? Alan is a mimp because a mimp is he said, just a motherfucking MIMP. It's a meme that we do, but we'll get into those a little bit. But inquest tomorrow, yeah. Inquest tomorrow. Let's hope that Alan's prepared and ready for the inquest, and that people are going to have nice questions for him while he's doing a live broadcast. I'm sure they will. Josh was over the Twitch stream. Yeah, big ups to the Mimps, because this is something that we discovered while I was streaming on Twitch. We discovered it by accident. I had to close that stream down. We had to do a bit of investigation behind the scenes. We've brought this to light. It's not as much as I'd hope. There is still more that I'd hope I could show you. But it's about establishing facts. So I'll just say that. Alan's always late. Yeah, I'm not. This should start now in literally a minute. And when it does, it will do a countdown. I will stop the stream. You will all head over there automatically. You don't have to press anything. I've set it up to send you over there. I hope it does. Auto direct, yeah. I hope it auto directs. I've set it up. If not, I'll put the link in chat right now. And you know it's on this channel. You know, just keep on this channel. Once you've watched it, look out for the next stream, which will start immediately after. And of course, I'll tell you one more thing before this goes off. Share this. If you think it's interesting information, share it, because YouTube is not going to. I've seen it with the recent Schofield videos that I did. The one that got unmonetized, you know, the one that's not suitable for advertisers. YouTube won't even. I did a post. It won't even share the post. So, got to be. Oh, there we go. Okay, 1 minute coming. Well, I've got 2 versions of this. There we go. Okay, so 1 minute coming in. I'm going to send you all over there in T-minus. Like, I'll send you it all over there. You know, I'll end the stream in like when it says 1 minute 20 or 1 minute 30. Or sorry, when it's 30 seconds to go, and then we'll all go over there. Yeah, there is more, and I couldn't have. I couldn't report things that weren't. You know, I have to be really careful about what I report and say. So I'm going to make sure I'm on the right side of the law. Let's just say that. But there is more, and we're going to discuss it afterwards. This, you know, other aspects and a bit more. So, one of the things I found, I'll tell you quickly as well, is it changed. No, it's strange the way things can happen, but changed the way I thought and saw some stuff. So we'll look at some of that stuff as well. Tiptoe around the tulips will never look the same. I'll just say that. You know, what did you think when you first saw that tiptoe around the tulips? Why is this guy doing this weird fucking video? Like, who's it for? I remember saying, who's it for? It's almost like, is it for his grandkids? Although it's a bit creepy. Yeah, so I think things will change after you see this. Hopefully Alan's watching. 30 seconds to go. I'm going to end this stream now, and then I'll restart the stream in about 7 minutes after we've watched this. So you be good, my little podcast, and if you can't be good, ooh, tell me about North.